Shalom. First and foremost, before I start this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Rahah Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that are still to this very day continually rule very well and still teaching the flock of Yahweh Shai, of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, should I say. Double honors unto them. And Shalom to the Hofi elect that also pushing forth this ministry and this gospel to the other members of the Hofi elect, and faith and truth, and also in sincerity. Now, I want to focus on this word, sincere. All right, because when we usually give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and then double honors to the apostles and elders, we don't say that just for vain repetition. Whenever we start our videos, we really sincerely give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and also we sincerely give double honors to the apostles and elders, which taught us this truth. All right, which taught us when we first came into this thing. That's still teaching us to this very day, and also much due honors. We give much due honors and shalom to the Hofi elect, who Lord's will is us, the men of Great Millstone. We give much due honors to them when we, especially concerning this truth and this work, because some guys are in this thing. They're not sincere, man. All right. Because some guys came into this thing for vain glory. Some guys came into this thing because it was something new, and they heard this in their ears. They were interested in learning more about this. Just for something to do and to get into. All right. And then you have individuals in this thing of ours, this truth, that are really serious about this thing. All right, those are the ones who are sincere. All right. Now, slack you. Don't know what that was. I looked at actually, I got a scripture here. First, I want to get first before I get the word sincere. Now, this word sincere, right? You can find it in the book of Philippians, the first chapter. It's in the 10th verse, but I'm gonna start from the 8th verse. It says, "For the Most High is my record, how greatly I long after you, all in the bowels of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach." Verse 9, "And this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more." All right, now, we went into this lesson before, concerning love, right? In which, if you go into the scripture where Yahweh Shai was speaking to Peter, and the Lord asked him, he said, "Peter, lovest thou me more than these?" And then Peter told him, "Yeah, of course I love you, Yahweh Shai." And then Yahweh Shai told him, "All right, then we'll, feed my flock, feed my lambs and my sheep." All right. So that's what it means to love one another as yourself. When the scriptures speak about the love of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, it's to teach, it's to do this work. All right. So I'm gonna read this again, verse 9. It says, "And I pray that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment." All right, which you're supposed to grow in this thing, man. Not supposed to be stagnant. Okay, supposed to continually grow in this thing and grow in the spirit. Because really it's for your benefit. All right, verse 10, it said that you may approve things that are excellent, that you may be sincere and without offense till the day of Yahweh Shai. All right. So right here, man, saying that you may be sincere and without offense. All right, without, offense. So like the scriptures say, he that offend one of these little ones, it'd be better if a millstone was wrapped around his neck and he'd be cast into the sea. All right, because Yahweh Shai spoke about the little ones, right? Because he always referenced the little ones, in which that's talking about us. Because there's another scripture that backs that up, where it speaks about the things that you would do for the least of these little ones, the same that you would do unto me. All right, so in doing this work, you continually do this work so that you grow, so that you can improve the things that are excellent, like the scriptures say, and that you may be sincere and without offense till the day of Yahweh Shai. All right. Now I looked at the word sincere in this scripture. Right. Now, if you go to this one, because looking into it further, there were two definitions for the word sincere in the New Testament. I want to get one of them, which this one is elecrinus, I believe is how you pronounce it, elecrinus, which means pure, sincere, unsullied. All right. In other words, unspotted. Okay. Found pure when unfolded and examined by the sun's light. All right. Which that's spiritual in itself. All right. Because that's like when you put something in the light, it's examined. It's whether it's good or bad. All right. Or whether it's is meat for the one that examining it. Whether he can keep it or throw it away. Now, that's what this word sincere means in Philippians, in the book of Philippians, right, where it speaks about it, the ones that are sincere being pure, because you are being purified, man. All right, we're being cleansed through the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Okay. Now I want to go back. I want to grab another precept which contains the same word, sincere, right? Which it's. Let's see. Slakia. It's 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter, 2nd verse, Slakia. I'm starting at the first verse. All right, so it says, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. It says, wherefore, laying aside all malice, and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So that's backing up what I was saying earlier about growing in this thing, man. All right. So you got to desire the sincere milk. Now, if you let me get the actual scripture. It's like it. So the sincere milk, right? Because scriptures speak about taking in milk instead of strong meat. All right. That's for the ones that just not coming to this thing. All right. Now this is another definition for the word sincere, which is adolos, which means guileless. All right, without guile. All right, that's why I read the first verse about saying laying aside all malice and guile. All right, and there's another scripture that that bags this definition up too. All right, I'm gonna get in a second. But reading on, it says, in things unmixed, all right, unadulterated, pure. All right, there's the word pure again. Okay. It says in persons without dishonest intent, godless. All right, so being sincere, that's without dishonest intent. All right, like I mentioned earlier at the start of this video, you got guys that come into this thing with dishonest intent. Their intentions are to get fame in the name, all right, in their own glory, just to be seen. So that's what that word sincere also goes into. So really the main definition that you get out of that word sincere is pure. All right. So if a person comes in with another intention, all right, with the dishonest intention, they're not pure. Okay. Now I want to grab the scripture where I was speaking about earlier concerning God, man. All right. Now I want to get Revelations, the 14th chapter and the 5th verse. It's like it. Actually, I'm gonna start from man, you know what? I might as well start at the second verse. It says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters and the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Now, that's going to the elect, which we always speak about, man. Because you have an election, 144,000 out of the nation of Israel that's going to be redeemed. Okay. And it says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000. Slacky. I lost my place. Lost my place for a second. It says, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right. It's like, I'm gonna start at verse 2 again. I think I might have jumped around when I read that. Start at verse 2. It said, and I heard a voice from heaven, and as the voice of many waters and a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right. These are they which were not defiled with women. All right. That's not talking about literal women, man. All right. That's talking about the different philosophies that's here on the planet Earth, the different religions that are set up. All right. Quote unquote ideas, doctrines. So these are they, the 144,000, which Lord's will, we are of that righteous number. These are they which were not defiled with women, right? It says, it's like it. For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. All right, and that's what we follow the Lamb whatsoever he go, man. You're talking about Yahweh Shai. That's the Lamb. All right. Scripture where it says, his sheep hear his voice, and he knows them. All right. says, these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. All right. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. And the elect is without fault, man. you gotta understand, man, that look, that 144,000, man, that righteous number, that's the number that the Lord sacrificed himself for. All right, along with the 1/3. All right. So these are the ones that in their mouth was found no guile. All right. What's another way of saying? What's another way of saying without guile? Pure. All right. For they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. All right. Now, I looked up the word sincere on the internet, right, on Google. So I got a definition on Google for sincere. It says free from pretense or deceit. All right. No guile, man. It says proceeding from genuine feelings. All right. Somebody walking down the damn road. It's like reading on, it says of a person, right? It says saying what they genuinely feel or believe. All right. Not dishonest or hypocritical. All right. So that word sincere, man, it's a lot of weight behind that word, man. Especially being sincere, man. It's when you're sincere, man, you're without guile. You know, that's basically being pure-hearted. All right. You really believe in this. Okay. So once again, it says saying what they genuinely feel or believe. So we believe in this truth that we're involved in, man. We believe that Yahushua is going to reward us of the labors that we've committed to. All right. Now I got another definition of the word sincere. This is the etymology of the word sincere. It says pure, unmixed. All right. Whole, clean, pure. All right. Uninjured, unmixed. All right. Sound, genuine, pure, true, candid, truthful. All right. Let's see. The ground sense seems to be that which is not falsified. All right. So there it is, man. All right. That's what it means to be sincere. So when you're in this thing for truth's sake, all right. No guile whatsoever. You didn't do this for your own intentions. You really believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that's going to deliver you. Then guess what, man? That makes you pure. All right. That makes you unspotted, undefiled, with no guile in your mouth. All right. In other words, you have a great chance of being a part of that righteous number, 144,000. All right. Now I want to jump back into the scriptures. It's like you. This is the scripture I'm looking for. This is 1 Peter chapter 1. Start at verse 22. Get right to the point. It says, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently. All right. So right here, man, it says, seeing you purify your souls and obeying the truth. And that's how you purify your soul, man. That's how you purify your spirit, and obeying the truth. And what's the truth? Teaching, going out and doing the work. All right. Following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right. Which that all falls under the law, man. All right. So seeing ye have purified your souls and obeying the truth. All right. Through the Spirit, unto unfeigned love of the brethren. All right. And that's how you love the brethren, man, by putting out videos, putting out shows, going out in the highways and byways. So really, this thing falls, all of these things fall behind doing the work, man. So you won't be found with blame. So you can be found with blameless. It's like you'll be blameless before Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. See that you love one another with a pure heart fervently. And that word fervently, that's like with a burning passion. All right. So with that, that pretty much wraps up the lesson. That's it on that. So that's it for the word sincere. Lord's will. You members of the Hopefully Elect were edified by this video concerning that word sincere. Lord's will that shed some more light on that word. When we speak about somebody being sincere. Now, Lord's will, you have a better understanding of that word sincere. Okay. And the weight behind that word. So with that, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rahar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that are still to this very day continually rule very well. Shalom to the Hopefully Elect that's continually plowing in this work, that's continually committed to this ministry, spreading the gospel in all faith, truth, and in sincerity. And with that,